Have a pleasant day, everyone. I am Judian Pipinsalan, and this is the continuation of the report of Mr. Perez. So, my assigned topic is type standard score. So, let's start the z-score. So, z-score is the standard score which gives the number of standards deviation of a test score above or below the mean. And tell us how many standard deviation from each value lies. The formula of z-score is z equals x minus mu over s stand for sigma, where x is the individual values, u is the mean, and s is the standard deviation. A positive value means it is above the average. Means that your x value is greater than mean, while the negative. A negative z-score means below the average. Z-score means a z-score of 0 means that your x value is equivalent to the mean. So z-score, very useful statistic because it allows us calculate the probability of a score occurring within our normal distribution and enable us to compare two scores that are from different normal distribution. So let's go with z-table. So the picture presented here is a z-table. So z-table is a mathematical table that allow us to know the percentage of values below a z-score in a standard normal distribution. To use the z-table, first you need to go down to the row with the first two digits of your z-score. Second, go across column with the same third digit as your z-score. Third, find the value of the intersection of the row and column from the previous steps. Next is t-score. The t-score is the test statistic used in t-test and regression test. It can also be used to describe how far from the mean an observation is when the data follow a t-distribution. In t-score, we will need the result of the z-score on match, like converting Celsius to Fahrenheit, which follow distribution with mean is equal to 50 and standard deviation is 10. So in finding the t-score, the mean and the standard deviation already given and converting z-score into t-score, the formula that we will use is t equals 50 plus 10 times z. In solving t-score, we will need the result of z-score on match, like converting Celsius to Fahrenheit, which follow distribution with mean is equal 50 and standard deviation is 10. So, finding the t-score, the mean and the standard deviation is already given, and in converting z-score into t-score, the formula that we will use is t equals 50 plus 10 times z. Example, 3 is our z-score. T equals 50 plus 10, z substitute 3, 50 plus 10 times 3 equals 30. So, 50 plus 30 equals 80. So, the t-score is 80. The next is ESTA9. ESTA9, short for Standard 9, is a method of scaling scores on a 9-point scale. In ESTA9 scores, the mean or average is always 5 and the standard deviation is 1.96 convert into 2. Just like t-score, mean and the standard deviation is already given, so the formula that we will use in solving studying score is equal to z plus 5. I have here an example. Our z-score is negative 1.5. SS is equal 2 times negative 1.5 plus 5. So, atong gisubstitute si negative 1.5. So, 2 times negative 1.5 is equal to negative 3 plus 5. So negative 3 plus 5 is equal to 2. So our standing score of z-score is 2. Next is the normal curve equivalent, or NCE. Is a normalized standard score within the range 1 minus 99. It has mean of 50 and a standard deviation of 21.06. The normal curve equivalent, or NCE, was developed by RMC Corporation in 1976 to measure the effectiveness of the title program across the United States and is often used to measure gain over score. So in a normally distributed population, if all students were to make exactly 1 year of progress after 1 year of instruction, then their normal curve equivalent would be 0, even though the root score, or the number of questions they answered, could correctly increase. Some students will make more than a year's progress in that time and will have a net gain in the normal curve equivalent score, which means that those students have learned more, or at least have made more progress in the areas they are being tested than the general population. It is a way of measuring where a student fall along the normal curve. The number of the NCE line run from 0 to 99. It is also somewhat similar to percentile ranks, which indicate an individual student rank, or how many students out of 100 had a lower score. Is development scores. A grade equivalent, or GE, describe a learner's development growth. It is called grade equivalent because it uses grade of school, second grade, third grade, etc. as a scale and measurement of a student advancement. The GE, or a grade equivalent, is expressed as a decimal number like 4. Example, if a 7th grade student earned a GA of 8.4, it means that the student row score is like the row score. The typical students would likely earn on the same test at the end of the 4th of the 8th grade. And that's all. Thank you. Ribada will be the one who will continue the report.